I love me a good carnival.
I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky.
Oh, you must be talking about the food at a carnival.
Yes. Do 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 do.
Oh, hey there, Savage Reaction Crew. I'm David.
I'm Angie.
I'm a little bit of everything.
I'm a whole lot of rock and roll. I dragged that out that
Roll.
time. Whole lot of rock and roll.
Carnival food.
I love fair food. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. A good fat, juicy bratwurst that some carny has sweat into. that sweat adds extra flavor. Will you
Salty.
take your elbows up? You keep shaking the table.
Salty.
Yeah, adds that extra saltiness with the long. You get the everything on there, the peppers and onions.
I love that they dip everything into anything.
Oh yeah, everything can be fried at a fair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we should, I think we should definitely check this out and see what the,
A fair and a carnival are the same thing, right?
pretty much, I mean, I guess
I've never been to a carnival.
a fair is,
When I go to the fair, we still have carnies at the fair, which carny is sort of carnival.
of course. So I guess a fair would probably have more in the way of like your 4-H type stuff and your
Yeah.
animal type things, whereas a carnival you would just sort of really be more dedicated to the rides and the games and the things like that. So other than that, I mean,
So about to happen in my hometown, actually, by the time that this drops, I think that's actually going to be Fair Week. Or Fair Week will have already started back in, I'm from upstate New York, so the Washington County Fair is about to start.
well,
And we had, I worked the 4-H booth. I worked, I used to have some projects that were up for, not competition, but for 4-H.
mhm.
I worked in there was a Mason's Eastern Star DeMolay Triangles booth that I worked at, but also
What language was that?
the Masons, Freemasons, the Masons.
DeMolay
Are the boys before they become Masons.
Oh,
Yeah. And then, but we also had all these foods.
my papa was Mason. He was like a grand poobah type
That's what my
Mason guy.
brother is too. Yep. But we also had all the foods. And actually the Masons booth, we had clam chowder, and we had both Manhattan and New England clam chowder. There's two different kinds.
Sure.
Most people don't know that. Out here in Arizona, they don't know that unless
Yeah,
they're
but
from
I'm
New
a
York.
foodie, so.
Yeah. But we also had all the rides and games. We had everything there, and we had tractor pulls and stuff like that.
Well, I'd say we check out top 10 carnival foods.
Yes. Yum yum. Let's do it. Hit it. So it's this one again.
Oh, you guys made me mad last time. You better not do it again.
You're so smooth and so creamy,
Oh, I love
but
funnel
I'm gonna
cakes.
turn you into
Ooh,
a deep
yeah.
fried delicacy.
These foods help complete the carnival experience. Welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 classic carnival foods.
Tell them about the Twinkie.
What about the Twinkie?
For this list,
What about the
we're
Twinkie?
counting down our favorite foods, snacks, and desserts that are served at carnivals and fairs.
I don't want to talk with my mouth open. State Fair begins tonight at 5.
Number 10, deep fried candy bars and Twinkies.
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't be eating any more of
I've
this,
never had
and
one.
yet I'm going to keep
Have
eating
you?
more of this.
Yep.
Carnivals and fairs prove that anything can be fried. And Twinkies and candy
just
bars
said that.
are no
What is it?
exception.
According to this morning's sample, it would be a Twinkie 35 feet long, weighing approximately 600 pounds. That's a big Twinkie.
That's a big
They're both
Twinkie.
prepared the same way. Take the item in question, dip it in batter, drop it in the oil, and fry away. The process is the same, but the outcome is different. With Twinkies, you get a crunchy outside with a sweet and soft inside.
Oh, to be a Twinkie, to be America's favorite snack cake. But then it gets a little lonely at the top.
Kind of want one
With
now.
candy bars, well, it
maybe I'll go
depends
get one
on whether you're using a Hershey bar, Snickers, or some other taste sensation.
How does the chocolate
Whatever the
not melt?
choice, you end up with a melty, sweet treat.
Oh, it does melt. Snowballs. But it's held in by the
Snowballs!
snowball.
I like snowballs.
Zombie land.
Twinkies!
Number 9, churros.
Churros! Churros!
I've never had a churro.
That's
at a fair.
right! Yum yummy churros!
Although nobody's quite sure where this star-shaped snack
I do,
was
I do
first
have to pause
created.
it real quick. My very first churro was at Epcot Center in Disney World. When you went, because at Epcot you go to all the different countries. So we went to Mexico at Epcot Center, and that was my first churro when I was little, and I thought it was like one of the best things I'd ever had, and then I never had one again until I moved to Arizona. Because we didn't have churros in upstate New York. And I was so excited. I've got churros all the time. I love churros.
We have access to churros on a daily basis.
Full access to churros. I love churros. And I didn't even know you could dip them into things until I moved here. It was just the stick, like at Epcot. They didn't give you a dipping sauce. So then when I discovered, you can dip it in chocolate. I'm like,
Oh.
a whole new world.
Of dipping chocolate, that's so good.
I'll put it in my face. It'll drip every place. just hit it.
It's become a staple on fairgrounds near and far.
Pipe. Snip.
Special
Yikes.
dough is prepared
Pipe.
and put through a
Snip.
churrera, which is a syringe that gives the churro its star shape.
And you'll notice that it's easy to twist this thing around, and we're going to make
Yeah,
small,
it holds together so well.
doesn't it?
Afterwards, it's fried until crunchy and sprinkled with sugar or cinnamon sugar. Some
Cinnamon
are
sugar.
even filled with a paste that adds a bit of flavor. Popular in places like Spain and France, as well as in North America. The best thing about churros is that they can be enjoyed on the go.
Epic fiestas every day.
With the whole Sanchez family.
And all you can eat churros.
Number 8, donuts.
Forbidden
donut.
You can always buy donuts from your local bakery or coffee shop, but nothing beats the taste of a piping hot fresh donut from a carnival stand.
We sell them by the dozen. You can get a dozen bag, or you can get the 3 dozen bucket. And I highly suggest that because they're so small and they pop in your mouth, they melt.
Out of all the
I think-
snacks on this,
Because I could buy a donut anytime. So I'm not going to buy a donut at the fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy fair food at the fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Alright.
get Krispy Kreme. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
Waste
if you
my
wanted to go
time
get a
with-
donut. Are you a Krispy Kreme or a Dunkin' Donut person? Dunkin' Donut. Dunkin' all the way.
list, donuts have the distinction as the one that can be made with the most variety. Everyone likes their donuts a different way, whether it's glazed, covered with sprinkles, or even filled with jelly.
I like to serve them warm, so all that sweet filling oozes out.
The traditional donut shape is a classic, but it can also be twisted or otherwise molded into any new form you like.
That's a good one there. That's a good pick. It's good. It's great. I have a lot of them.
Number 7, caramel apples.
Hello, nice lady. You want a juicy, sweet caramel apple, maybe?
They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so these may be the healthiest snack on this list. Ish.
What is it about caramel that just, I don't know, there's something about it that's like, it makes me a very happy person.
Of course, dipping that apple in caramel and putting it on a stick may affect its overall nutritional impact.
I'm going to insert the apple into the warm caramel, moving it around like so, making sure that the apple's evenly covered.
Although they can be enjoyed at any time of year, caramel apples are most popular during the autumn months, especially around Halloween. For the best caramel apples, use crispy varieties like Granny Smith or Fuji. And for those who don't like just plain caramel apples, you can always add nuts or crushed up cookies for a crunchy, sweet taste.
Now this is a great time too that you can decorate the caramel apples if you wish. You can top them with some chopped peanuts or with some Baker's semi-sweet or white.
You like caramel apples?
Nope.
What? You just don't like the taste?
I just think it's unnecessary to do anything to my apple.
Like, even if it's sliced up, you're not going to dip it in caramel or something?
Yeah, I might do that.
I mean, it's basically the same thing.
I'm just not a big fan of caramel.
Oh. I see. I very much enjoy the taste of the apple with the caramel. I can't eat those because of my jaw. So it was always very sad for me because I wanted to eat them, but I can't. It's quite frustrating. So I've got very, very, very bad TMD, and so bad that I don't have the discs there anymore. So there's a lot of stuff I can't eat anymore, and I just get sad because I know it tastes so good.
How about if I throw it in a blender for you?
It's just
suck it through a
not
straw.
the same. It's just not the same, man. Although I mean,
chocolate melted, drizzle the chocolate on, or even some crushed Oreos.
Number 6, funnel cake.
Yes. Yes. All day long. Ew. Evan's got nuts.
Fried dough appears yet again on this list in the form of the ever-popular funnel cake. This favorite treat gets its name from its method of preparation. Using a funnel, batter is poured into oil in a circular motion so that it overlaps itself.
So just go for it, right?
Yes.
Do I need to make a shake? Do I need to just pour it straight in? Is there...
Well, you used to make it on circles. Shake it.
Normally served with powdered sugar, funnel cake can also be enhanced by the addition of chocolate,
Do you put
cinnamon,
anything on it
fruits,
like
or
that?
pretty much anything else.
I'm paying
Funnel
attention.
cakes can be found not only
I
at
like it with the
carnivals,
powdered
but
sugar.
also at sporting events, theme parks, and even some
Yes,
resorts
powdered
for
sugar
a
is
fatty fried snack wherever you are. Number 5, popcorn.
Here, try this. This is incredible popcorn, and I know popcorn. I'm the second best popcorn maker I know.
All right, I'll take the bait. Who's the third best?
I know, right?
Popcorn is a snack that can be enjoyed in any situation, and there are
love
many
popcorn.
different varieties
I've
as
never
well,
bought it from a
including
fair.
kettle corn and caramel corn.
Kettle corn.
As soon as your
Kettle corn.
popcorn's
Yeah.
coated, you need to work quite quickly
That's
and
the only
just
kind of
transfer
popcorn I would
all of
buy
that
at
to
a
that baking
Yeah.
tray.
Still, nothing beats the air-popped classic. Out of all the foods on our list, this is probably the easiest one to make.
No.
What?
No.
What? No what?
This is the same lady. First, she makes comments about G.I. Joe, and then she goes and says that nothing beats air popped.
Nothing beats air popped.
Bullcrap.
Oh no, I agree with her on this one. I have very fond memories of my dad getting out the air popper and pouring the kernels in and putting the butter on the little plate on top so it was heating up while the kernels are going. It pop, 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 and it's all shooting out into the bowl.
Dude, I worked at a video store, as I know you did as well.
Yes.
But our video store, we had a popcorn maker.
Oh, we did not.
And-
We weren't trusted with those type of devices.
And it was the kind that you put the popcorn into the thing, and then you put a bunch of oil in,
It had like the little
and it had the
kettle.
flip top. Yep.
Uh-huh.
And it would sit there and it would stir it.
Okay.
And in that oil,
Okay,
which was
so
basically
you're
like a
saying-
sludge that you would put in there,
Yeah.
and then it would melt down into like oil, and it was butter flavored. And so when your popcorn came bursting out of that,
It already had butter flavor.
it had the butter flavor like infused in it.
I
It
guess
was so
that's the
good.
difference because when it's air popped, you can choose how much butter and how much salt you want on it. So you can make this big bowl for the whole family, and then each person can individualize it.
20 years of marriage, and we finally found something that we really, really don't agree on.
I didn't know you felt so passionately about popcorn.
I didn't know you felt so passionately about air popped popcorn.
Yes, I have wonderful memories of air pop popcorn. You know what I don't have is the what's it called, Jiffy Pop.
Oh,
because I never did that until we were married. Like
so
I know
much
that
fun.
it existed when I was a kid, but I don't remember my parents ever doing that because we always used the air popper.
Did it with the kids, and it was so much fun. Oil and
I was terrified that they were going to burn the house down the whole time.
never did, not even once.
Yet.
There's still time.
They ain't over yet.
Cake. Seriously, it's pretty much just pouring in the popcorn kernels and there you go. Even though some people prefer their popcorn plain, most would agree that it's better with a load of butter and a sprinkling of salt.
We have a cup of unpopped popcorn kernels. We have 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter,
It's not enough
melted,
butter.
and some salt. You're going to do that to
Look
taste.
how much salt
Number
you have.
4,
I know,
soft
like,
pretzels.
great.
So I'm just gonna have my soft pretzel. I got to work and I'm gonna be super productive.
I wouldn't
Look
order
out for me.
soft pretzels
Well, you
from
can
the fair.
always go out and buy a bag of
We need to
pretzels. You gotta go to the
react to some
carnival if you
office
want the
stuff.
really good stuff. When you walk by and see it hanging in the stand,
Office
its
Space?
alluring aroma is
Office.
just
The
calling your
Office?
name.
Yeah.
Oh, I never
With that
watched that.
twisted knot
Yeah, we
and
should
its
go there.
toppings of either salt or sugar, it's pretty impossible to resist.
I do enjoy
Besides
pretzels.
its
I just
signature
wouldn't
knotted shape,
buy one
there
from
are
a fair.
plenty of other ways that the soft pretzel is served,
just go to
including in
Wetzel's.
long, thin rods.
Right down the road.
Add a dip of mustard for the taste, and a bit of a messy snack. But we're not judging.
Go ahead and serve these up with either cheese sauce, which I absolutely love,
You do
or
cheese.
some mustard, whatever you like, or leave them plain.
Number 3, snow
I do
cones.
plain or mustard.
Son, if you
Kids
don't
love
finish
snow
your
cones.
cotton
I love
candy, you
snow
won't
cones.
get your snow cone.
Snow cones.
Like
Oh,
popcorn,
yeah.
snow cones are the kind of snack any amateur can make. All that's needed
We
is
had
a
one of
bit of
those.
ice and
Yep.
some fruit-flavored
Snoopy.
liquid.
Yep.
These are pretty good. What flavor is this?
Guess.
Papaya?
No.
Guava?
You're so close.
I give up.
Mango caterpillar.
Simple but effective. Is there any better way to cool down on a scorching hot day? This is another treat that can be found outside the carnival, including at
I
concerts
just put my
or
mouth
if you
in
have
there.
an ice cream truck nearby on your own street.
Today, snow cone stands offer a wide variety of flavors
Snowballs.
and combinations to suit just about any palate.
Whether you call it a snow cone,
You can get the water and ice. They're so good. The Italian ices. Italian ice? Or are they snow cones there?
Why
I mean,
did
it's
the
basically the same thing, right?
Why did the snowman cringe in pain? Because he got kicked in his snowballs.
That was naughty.
or shaved ice, there's no denying that this is one cool treat. Number 2, corn dogs.
It's a great corn dog.
Great corn dog.
I wonder how they
Love
get the
corn dogs.
weenie into the corny exterior. Huh.
A question that's plagued mankind for centuries.
The hot dog has always been a popular food at carnivals and sporting events, and there's no denying it's delicious.
Just give me something crawling with parasites.
However, we've decided to go with its cousin,
I
the
like-
corn dog.
I like
because
cornbread,
They're practically synonymous
and
with
I like
carnivals.
hot dogs.
They have corn dogs. We gotta get one
Not
before
at
we
the
go
same
back.
time.
They're legendary. I'll be right back.
Okay.
While hot dogs have always been easy to eat,
You
corn
like corn
dogs
dogs.
take that ease
I do.
one step further by being placed onto a stick and fusing the bun with the dog. The whole eating thing is just easier. Even better, it's a breeze to dip it in any condiment of your choice.
Yeah.
Plus, deep fried. Before we chow down on our top pick,
Finally, a monster we can sink our teeth into.
here are some honorable mentions.
Glistening in the warm state fair sun.
I never had corn on the cob at the state fair.
Hey, yo, peanut boy. Over here.
Never had peanuts at the state fair. Do have them at a ballpark though.
May I have one chocolate ice cream cone, please?
It was absolutely delicious.
This is absolutely delicious.
They are very addictive. People come back year after year wanting our
Turkey legs at Renfest.
Only reason I come to Disney World is to get the turkey leg.
Number 1, cotton candy.
Oh, yeah.
Our daughter would
Do that.
do that.
Containing almost nothing but sugar, with just a tiny smidge of
My
food dye
mom.
and flavoring. Cotton candy is not only a favorite
Yep.
in the United States, but also a chosen snack all around the world. It's made by pouring liquid sugar into a machine, which spins the sugar around until it solidifies into delicate little strands of deliciousness. Plopped on top of a nearby paper cone. The result is sugary, easy to eat, and impossible to resist. No carnival or fair is complete without this sweet treat.
Move that gigantic cotton candy. God damn it! How's the view from Sugar Heaven, bitch?
Do you agree with our list?
Well, this Twinkie thing here ain't over yet.
Which food do you pig out on at carnivals?
At least hot dogs haven't changed.
For more delicious top 10s published every day,
Anyone want butter on that?
be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Anybody want a corn dog?
See if they got any chocolate bananas.
See if they got any chocolate bananas.
Now if I go to a baseball game, a ballpark, that's where I get the hot dogs and a beer.
And beer.
I mean, it's gonna cost you like $40 now for one hot dog and one cup of beer.
Yeah.
But at the fair, hands down, it's always gonna be a bratwurst with the works and a funnel cake.
Yep.
Yeah. In fact,
Cannot disagree.
Yeah, when we went to Phoenix Rising soccer game too, what did we get from there?
Hot dog and funnel cake.
Yeah. So, all right, what is your favorite fair food or carnival food? Put it down
Maybe
below in the
some that
comments.
wasn't in the list. Let us know.
Yeah.
Surprise us.
Surprise.
But before you go, make sure that you subscribe,
Like,
share,
ring the little bell.
and comment down below.
Visit us on Facebook, Savage Reactions, or hear us on the radio Sunday evenings, thewellclassicrock.com. Classic Cuts by Savage Reactions, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And thank you for subscribing. We are about halfway to our goal, so please do share, invite your friends.
Our first goal.
Yeah, our first goal. And please, continue to subscribe if you haven't already.
Share with your friends.
Share with your friends.
Get the word out there.
If you have subscribed, thank you so much.
And until next time, peace.
Rock on.